Bridge pose tutorial. Come onto your back, laying down on the mat. Tuck your shoulder blades beneath you and bend your knees so that your feet are flat on the floor, the kind of distance away that you could still touch them with your fingertips. Your heels are about 2 fist widths apart, just as they are in Tadasana. Lengthen your tailbone. You'll feel your lower back pressing into the floor. And as you lengthen your tailbone, start to lift your tailbone as if you're reaching it between your heels and then up towards your knees. Gradually lifting your hips into the air, continue to lengthen your tailbone. Chin comes towards your collarbones. Keep pressing down into your feet, imagining you've got a brick between your knees, and then slowly lower back down again. Every time you lift up to the sky, you're lengthening your tailbone, pressing down into your feet, and imagining you're holding a brick between your knees. Chin to your collarbone. Come down once again. As you come back to the floor, you can feel a little curve in your lower spine, and then we lengthen the tailbone, lifting, and this time we're going to rock the shoulder blades beneath us, lengthening the arms, maybe touching your heels or interlacing the fingers so that you can press down into the back of your arms. And the more you can wriggle them beneath you and bring the shoulder blades together, the more grounded and secure you'll feel. All the time lifting your hips into the sky. You can support your bottom if you need to. Keep pressing down into your feet, lifting your hips, and come down as you need to, creating that little natural curve in your lower back. Once again, lengthen your tailbone, lift your hips, and this time we're going to take the arms up and back into the space behind. And sometimes this is actually a little easier because it gives you more space to lift your back off the floor. Come down when you're done, and then reignite. Come down, just skimming the floor, and then come back up again. Pressing the feet into the mat, lengthening your tailbone, training your thighs towards each other. One last time, and then bring your hands back down to your sides. Press down into the palms of your hands or your fingertips and roll back down from the top of your spine to your tailbone. And then if there's a little kind of twinge in your lower back, just let your knees touch and allow the lower back to just release and relax. And when you're done, you can lengthen your legs to the end of the mat. Take a breath or two. If that feels good, you can repeat once again. But what we're going to do right now is windscreen wipers. So feet are a little wider, and we're going to allow both the knees to come down to the right hand side, just rolling your feet onto their edges. I've got my hands above my head here because that feels good on my shoulder blades, but you can have them out at shoulder height if that feels easier. Let's exhale, bring the knees back up, and then we're going to take them over to the left side, rolling your feet onto their edges, allowing the thighs to relax. We do this pose a lot, so you'll come across it in other sequences. Exhale, bring your knees back up. You can repeat the whole sequence again, Or you can just bring your hands down by your sides and lengthen your legs, taking a few moments in Shavasana. And I'll see you next time.